Yo, YouTube, welcome back. This is just me talking completely off the cuff, picking up the camera. And yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this, but I just think 26, mid 20s in general, is a weird age. It's a good age, do not get me wrong, but it feels like a strange point in my 20s, my life right now. And I'm so grateful. I really am. I am so lucky for things I've been able to do, people in my life, etc. The career that, I want to take, you know, that's something a lot of people don't even figure out till they're, 30 plus, maybe even later. So there's a lot of things I'm so grateful for, my family, etc. I don't want to go rambling now, but it's so difficult to communicate how you feel when you are in this point in your 20s where you just don't know what the right thing is to do. Again, I know what I want to do for work. I'm an online fitness coach. I think anyone who's been following my journey in any way will know that. And I love helping people. It's a job that gives me so much fulfillment. But even with that, I'm currently investing in a business mentor, which is literally half my income every month going to this mentor. And I trust him, don't get me wrong, absolutely do. And I'm optimistic about what can be done together. But you have your doubts when you're investing that much, and it's not even just that. It's like everything. Like, where do I live? Should I not be in Ireland? Should I be in a completely different country? Should I be on the other side of the world? Should I be trying to have a partner by now? And you think 10 years down the line, it's like, where do I want to live, etc. And then your friends, I have a couple of close friends who I really value in my life, right? Don't get me wrong, but I've spoken on here before about the fact that I feel, I don't know, misunderstood to some degree. In some cases, I feel like I haven't found my people in life, if that makes sense. And look, I don't want to get into that too much. And if any of my close friends are watching this, they'll know who they are, and it's nothing against them. It's just a feeling that I have, and it's an odd feeling, And again, it's like, should I have that by age 26? Maybe not. Maybe I won't find that kind of tribe that I fully connect with by the time I'm 30, 35, whatever. You never know, but it's just, I'm a very deep thinker. I don't know if I'm an overthinker. I probably am. I'm probably coming across as an overthinker right now, but it's not necessarily negative thoughts. I'm very grateful for the fact that my mental health is actually quite good. But another thing that maybe is on my mind is, even though I love my job so much, it's so solitary. It's through a screen, and funnily enough, my parents have said this to me before. It's like, they saw me when I was a personal trainer, and I think I have a lot to offer just from an in-person point of view. Not that I want to be a personal trainer again. It's just they worry slightly about the fact that my job is so lonely, which is okay, and that's what I signed up for. But you're left with your thoughts a lot more. And that's probably where this video is coming from, So when I was a personal trainer, for example, I feel like I really became a man during those years, because 5 years ago I remember coming out of a relationship. I was a boy for sure, and shortly after that is when I started being a personal trainer. And over the next 3 years, then, the amount of people I was training and communicating with on a daily basis, I feel like that really brought a lot out of me, because I'm naturally quite introverted. I'm naturally a shy person, and I became really proud of the person I was and I am now. But yeah, you kind of start to think about a lot of things because you want to be the best version of yourself. I'm a very ambitious person. I want to be the best version of myself. I want to have stories. I want to have experiences, which, don't get me wrong, I've had plenty. I went traveling for 6 months there, which, some of you would have seen the vlogs that I made in Australia, Bali, Philippines, all these places. Amazing, right? And I'm so lucky. But yeah, I want my 20s to be maxed out in terms of what I get out of them. And maybe I'm just chatting a bit of shit, maybe I'm just chatting shit. And I don't want to come across as like ungrateful in any way whatsoever or negative. It's just a weird point in my 20s, and I feel like maybe some people can relate. I don't know, but I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for everything I have in my life. It's just an odd feeling, not fully knowing kind of what is coming the next couple of years. And yeah, I just wanted to kind of get that off my chest, because I feel like I've been in my feels a lot about this, and the whole finding your people thing is something that has kind of consumed my mind a bit. I put up a TikTok about this subject, and someone commented something that I don't think I'll ever forget because of how much I related to a few words written on a screen. It was, it's that feeling of, you might meet someone who you think you can be friends with and can play a role in your life in some positive way, and then they make a remark or they use language that you would just never use, or you know is not respectful. Or, and look, I'm not the word police, I'm not a wet wipe, you know, I joke around with my friends or whatever, but you know, when someone just says something and you're like, your heart sinks, it's like, okay, I can't be friends with this person, you know. And I've had that like a lot, and I don't really say it to the people. I just kind of slowly remove myself, because I mean, sometimes I will just be open and honest, but some things are better left unsaid, I think. And yeah, it's just an odd one, man. It's just an odd one. I have a couple close friends here in Cork, and I see them from time to time, but it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I just feel like I have so much to give in this life, aside from helping men achieve their dream physique through a screen, which is fucking amazing, right? That's absolutely class, right? But I feel like, I don't know, man. Is this making any sense? Do you know what I mean? I just don't know. And that's the one thing I'm so sure on. It's like, I'm so sure on my job and the career path. It's just, I feel like sometimes I'm wasting a bit of my potential, like being in a house, not really meeting people, or, you know what I mean? So yeah, look, I'm gonna watch this video back and see if I want to post it or not. But honestly, bro, I was just like, I played soccer today for 90 minutes. I came home wrecked, but honestly, I love playing sport. It's amazing. And I'm not someone to like lay around all day, but I was just like, I want to pan myself out on the couch and just think, you know. So yeah, anyway, this might be funny to look back on in a few years, and might have the best life ever. I already do have the best life ever, you know. I just I want more, and I don't know what that is. God bless.